Age is just a number. Release yourself from that prison of ageism that you have locked yourself in. Release yourself from that mental slavery and mental bondage that you have crossed 30 and now you are too old. Release yourself from that bondage that 19 to 29 is your prime years. Release yourself so that you can have a good life. Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Victory. If you're just seeing me here for the first time, it's so lovely to have you here. And if you've been here before, thank you for stopping by to watch another video. What will I be talking about today? I'm going to be talking about a topic today that centers on women's age and the concept of primehood. I was strolling around the streets of TikTok 2 days ago and I stumbled on a video of Sherry 7, and she was talking about women utilizing their prime. And I went to the comment section and I started seeing lots of comments from ladies talking about how they wasted their prime years. And a lot of them said their prime years were within the age of 19 to 29. And now that they have passed 19 to 29, they are no longer in their prime. They said they regretted a lot of things that happened in their prime. And I could see a lot of sadness just reading through those comments, And it just made me realize that a lot of women are in the bondage and in the prison of their mind. They feel like because they have passed the age of 29, this particularly has to do with women in their 30s and their 40s. You would usually find this behavior from women in their 30s and their 40s. A lot of them would say, oh, they have, especially when they are single and they don't have children. Or some even have maybe one child or two and they don't have a man in their lives. They will say, oh, they have wasted their prime. A lot of them feel like their life has ended. Who told you your life has ended? Because you crossed 29? Isn't it funny that when a woman clocks 30, they say she's old. But when a woman dies at 30, they say she died young. So does that not tell you that age is a social construct to keep women in a space of mind where they are constantly scared of not, being coupled up before a certain time? Age is a social construct. Age is a social construct that favors the patriarchy. Yes, we won't deny that. We would not deny that. When a man clocks 30, society will say he's in his prime. He's allowed to bubble. He's allowed to enjoy life. He's allowed to, flirt, do whatever he likes. He doesn't have to settle down in a committed relationship at age 30. They will say his life just began. But at age 30, they will say a woman's life has ended. Her eggs are no longer good. She will have fertility issues. She's no longer good for childbearing. She's now too exposed. These are the things that society has pushed out there. And a lot of you women have imbibed that. You have absorbed that. You have seen it. And you have accepted that this is your reality. And you are allowing that to show in the way that you see yourself. If you see yourself as somebody who is already, past her prime, if you see yourself as somebody that has aged, if you see yourself as somebody who is no longer, out there, if you see yourself as somebody who is no longer that girl, who is going to see you as that girl? Who is going to see you as a beautiful woman? Because you think that at age 30, you're no longer beautiful. You think that at age 30, you're no longer attractive. Who's going to see you as a beautiful woman when you can't even see yourself as a beautiful woman? You can't even see yourself as an attractive woman. That being said, let me tell you something. Women are giving birth now more in their late 30s and 40s. Yes, as somebody who worked in the NICU for over a year, and I had the opportunity to see what was happening in maternity, I saw women in their 30s, their late 30s, their 40s, their late 40s coming to have children more than women in their 20s. I kid you not. And this is not because I am a woman in my 30s. This is what I saw happen. Women nowadays are now more than ever having children in their 30s. They are now getting married in their 30s. I remember one particular lady, she looked at me and she asked me if I had a child because of how much I was skillfully caring for her baby. And she said, "Do you have a child?" I said, "No, I don't have a child." And she said, "Oh, how old are you?" And I told her. And she said, "Oh, are you married? Do you have anybody?" I said, "No, I'm not married. I'm single and I don't have any child." And she was like, "Don't stress about it." I was 37 when I got married. In fact, I had already forgotten that this would happen for me because I before then I had not been in any meaningful relationships. I did not think that it was going to happen for me. I was just living my life and suddenly my partner popped up. And now look at us having a child at 39. She was 39. So women are having children now more than ever in their 30s. Live a good lifestyle. Don't drink alcohol, don't smoke, exercise, move your body. There is nothing that will be wrong with your eggs. There is nothing that will be wrong with your eggs. Fine, the quality of eggs diminish over time. But there's something called egg freezing if you can afford it. And if you can't afford egg freezing, let me tell you, I'm not going to be that righteous and religious lady. If a child is what you want, so you don't feel like a woman who has passed her prime and now you can't do a lot of things. You see that a partner is not forthcoming and you think that you want a child. Go and have that child. There's ways to have children now. IVF is there. Yeah. If you have somebody you can have a child with, you can speak to get you pregnant, do it. Do what you have to do for yourself because you are the one who knows what you want. If you're the person who doesn't want to, live your old age without having a child in your space, do what you have to do and live your life. Forget about your age. If you have your age in the back of your mind, you're like, I'm 32, I'm 35, I'm 38. Oh my God, my life is over. Your life would be over. It will show in the way you carry yourself. It will show in the way you live your life. But if you believe that age has nothing to do with living your life, it has nothing to do with having a beautiful life, and if you have the mindset that you are always going to be in your prime, it is going to show in the way you carry yourself, in the way you do things, in the way you comport yourself, in the kind of people you even attract to you. Release yourself from that slavery of the mind that because you are at a certain age that you're no longer in your prime. Release yourself from that bondage of the mind. Age is a social construct. Yes, age is a social construct. What if there was nothing like age? What if there was nothing like age? Would you still feel this way? What if there was nothing like, having children at a particular age in life? If not, you're not going to be able to have children after that. Will you still feel the way that you are feeling? No. Why don't you live your life? Go around, travel, you know, go around, learn a skill, go around, l- go and see nature, go and do things that you want to do. Go back to school if you want to go back to school. Go and learn a skill. Go and learn a trade. Go and see the world. There are a lot of countries that are waiting for you to see. You're just sitting down there being miserable because you clock 30 or because you're about to clock 30 or you clock 35, you clock 40 and you feel that time is no longer on your side. You're no longer in your prime. You're just there being miserable. Honey, release yourself. Release yourself from that prison that you're in. Release yourself. You have to release yourself. Do yourself this favor. Do yourself this good. Your body will thank you for it. Your mind will thank you for it. Okay? Release yourself. What you are waiting for, you will only attract when you are in a convenient space in your life. That man you're waiting for, that child you're looking for, that life you're envisaging, you will only attract while you are busy doing what you should be doing. You're living your life, you're enjoying your life. There's also another lady I love to watch here. She's a lovely, amazing role model to me. Her name is Auntie Fumi. You can find her on YouTube as Fumi the Saluvod. She got married in her 40s. Yes, she got married in her 40s. She said she waited for so many years for it to happen and it never happened. And when she was about to give up, she was just living her life, traveling, enjoying herself. That was when she found her husband. Imagine if she was miserable in her house, full of grudges, just angry at the world. Imagine if she hated life and she was just in her house, there, just like this. Do you think her husband would have found her? And even if he found her, he would have liked her in that state? Do you think so? So, what does that tell you? Go and live your life. Release yourself from that mental slavery. Enjoy yourself. Forget about what society is saying. Forget about pressure. Yes, forget about pressure. Do what you have to do. If you have to cut ties with some people, if you have to cut ties with some social media pages that you go to give you this pressure, if you have to cut ties, whatever you have to cut ties with, to be able to feel good about yourself and live your life, do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. But in whatever you do, do not stay in that space where you are miserable. Do not stay in that space where you believe that life has passed you because you're 30, because you're 35, because you're 40, because you're 45. There is so much more that you have to give to the world in the years that you are still approaching, not the years that you have passed. How can I love my past more than my future? Do I know what my future has for me? How can I feel that the best of my life is in my past? Do I know what my future has for me? Do I know what my future has for me? This is how you should be thinking. The best of your life cannot be in your past. If the best of your life is in your past, there is a problem. There is a problem. Always think like this. My life is beautiful. The best of my life is yet to come. The best of me is yet to come. Speak positive things into your life. I'll be gloriously married. I'll gloriously have children. And if you don't believe that will happen for you, I will have a good life. I will live a healthy life. I will travel the world. I will make money. I will prosper in my business. I will prosper in my career. Speak positivity to your life and enjoy a positive life. Journal. Find hobbies. Don't sit down and be miserable and be tied in the prison of your mind. Don't let the handcuff hold you there and be like, I'm 30, I'm 40, I'm 35. Oh, my life is over. My life is over. If you do that, your life is actually over. But if you're like, you know what, I'm 35, I'm 40, but yeah, I've got a trip to Morocco in 2 months and I can't wait. I'm 35, I'm 32, but you know what? I've got a new business that I'm thinking about. This is my business strategy. Wow. I'm 38, I'm 37, but you know what? I'm going to learn a new skill and I'm going to be fire at it. That's the spirit. That is the spirit. Release yourself from this. Release yourself. Everywhere you go, you are carrying a long face. You're always sad. You're always sad. You think people don't read you? They read you. They read you. There's a lady I know. She's now in her 40s. Yeah, she's now in her late 40s. There are sometimes I will see her. You just know that this one is just thinking about husband. It shows on her body. She doesn't need to say it to me, but it shows the way she's sad, the way she's always moody. It shows. Enjoy your life. Life is for the living. As long as you have breath in your nose, anything can happen. Be hopeful, be positive, speak positive things into your life, and the world will just adjust. And yeah, you will enjoy the rest of your life. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you stayed with me up till this time, it means that you found value in my video. And please do well to like. More importantly, do well to subscribe to this channel. And I will see you in my next video. And until then, I remain Victory. Thanks for watching and I will see you again.